In today's video, we'll be discussing the United Nations. The UN is a complex organization that is often misunderstood and seen as a single entity. It is actually a family of organizations consisting of various agencies, programs, commissions, and more. The UN today addresses virtually every international issue, from peace and security to health and nutrition. At the heart of the UN is the Security Council, which is responsible for maintaining international peace and security. However, this is just one part of the UN and does not represent the entirety of the organization. The UN is made up of 193 member states, each with its own agendas and interests, which are supported by a large body of civil servants. The UN has evolved greatly over its years of existence and has become more than just the sum of its parts. Civil society and private sector actors are becoming more involved and visible in UN activities. The International Court of Justice is also a major player in the UN, playing a crucial role in adjudicating disputes between mid-sized states. The League of Nations, the precursor to the UN, failed to stop the expansionism of Japan, Italy, and Germany, which ultimately led to World War II. President Franklin D. Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill saw the need for a better and more effective international organization to ensure global peace and security. Roosevelt envisioned a world where the four major powers, the United States, Britain, Soviet Union, and China, would act as four policemen to provide security. The idea behind this was that if an aggressive country started to act out, a new global institution would stop them. This concept is called collective security, where states in a collective security arrangement agree to respond together to an attack on one of their members in hopes that such an arrangement will deter potential aggressors. The US played a leading role in the establishment of the UN. The US State Department had already been developing plans for a new organization 2 years before the U.S. entered World War II. Secretary of State Cordell Hull created an advisory committee on post-war foreign policy and a subcommittee to focus on international organizations. Leo Pasvalsky, a State Department official, played a crucial role in organizing and influencing draft charters, the latest of which was the basic frame of reference for the negotiations of what became the UN Charter. The main negotiations that crafted the UN Charter took place in two international conferences. The first conference was held at Durban Oaks in Washington, D.C., where the United States, Great Britain, the Soviet Union, and China negotiated the basic framework, structure, and functions of the UN. The following year, representatives of 46 governments met in San Francisco for 9 weeks to finish negotiating and ratifying the UN Charter. The conference was attended by over 5,000 people, including delegates and advisors, media, workers at the UN Secretariat, and many others. The conference resulted in the ratification of the UN Charter, which established the UN as a global organization dedicated to promoting peace, security, and cooperation.